Hey guys, my name is Tal and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. If you find any of the information that I'm about to say helpful, like the video, share it with a friend, and give it a thumbs up. So, I posted a video on Thursday, right? And in that video, I advised you guys that I recorded another video about log number, but there was something I wanted to say, but for the life of me, I could not remember, and I wanted to add it in the description. So I keep saying I'm not going to post it until I remember what else I wanted to say. But you see, it's funny how the universe works, right? Because God knew that He didn't want me to post that video as yet, because so I just got wind of some information regarding Housing Connect. So there is gonna be a massive upgrade to Housing Connect, guys, and I am so excited. This is scheduled to happen in July. It's a city, so hopefully it does happen in July. But the features are gonna be amazing, and I cannot wait to know more about it. I just got a sneak peek. So I'm still waiting to get the full scoop of everything, but it really sounds amazing and I'm really excited about it, and I cannot wait to learn more so I could share that information with you guys. But one quick preview, and see, that's the benefit of being on this channel. So once this upgrade happens, right, information is going to update in real time, and that is amazing. So that's a good thing, right? But let's get into what this video is about. So this video is about log number. A lot of you guys been asking me about that, so I just want to break it down for you. And what I'm saying right now, this is how it currently is. So once they make the changes, again, I'll do another video. So a lot of questions, well, the main question people always ask, when should they apply? You know, should they apply at 12 o'clock or what have you? I personally always encourage my friends to apply as soon as possible. You could get a random log number. It really, it's just really a matter of what the system assigned. But my thing is get a log number, so that way you could have a chance, right? So once you apply, the log number is not issued immediately. At times it could take weeks for you to get a response with what your log number is. But once you have confirmation that your information was submitted, that's great. You just hang tight and wait for the log number. So once you go through that process, right, you'll notice on the Housing Connect website, all the developers have a lottery end date, right? So they're not gonna start. Typically, once you apply on the website, it may take a few months before you actually get contacted, because at times, like, the building could still be under construction or various things could be happening. And a lot of times you guys ask for specifics. It's hard to give you specifics because every developer is different. So it's not like a one shoe fit all type of situation, right? But once you have your log number, what happens next is once you the developer, they're going to go through all the application. They do a review of even the paper application. How that happens is actually very interesting. I think I did it like twice before. So for the paper application, the city workers, they come with the boxes of paper application, and the lottery staff, they have to sit there, go through everything and log it, make sure it's not a duplicate. And also one thing, never apply on Housing Connect and then also send an application via mail. You'll be rejected for duplicate. So do not do that. Do not let one household member fill one out for head of household and then a next person in the household fill out another application with the same household composition. You will get rejected. All these things are checked on the back end, so do not do that. Like, a household with the same composition should not have multiple applications. You will get rejected, so please don't do that. Just do your one application and trust the process. So once that happened, then the next step what takes place is once they're ready to do the lottery, they have to go through the preferences. You know, there are various preferences: disability preference, community board, municipal employees, among others. Some buildings have a homeless preference, so they have to go through all the preferences, right? Once those preference units are filled, then they go to the general population, right? So they go in log number order, because they have to go in log number order, because that's just the requirements. So what they'll do, they'll contact applicants by batches, whatever that may mean for them. The amount of applicants that they contact depends on the amount of units that they have available. So people will ask me at time, well, how many people do they contact at a time? I can't tell you, because it's different for various developers. I could tell you how many I used to contact, but I've always been based on the number of units that I have available, right? So there's no set figure for that. You just have to hang tight. So I'm saying this just to encourage you guys, because a lot of people always feel so hopeless once they have a high log number. So let me tell you this, right? I've done lotteries before where I've gotten 80,000 applications. I've seen even more than that, right? So a lot of times, more than 70% of those applicants are either they're unresponsive, they don't respond to when we contact them, they are ineligible, they are over income, under income. So don't be discouraged. Do not be discouraged by the log number that you have, because you don't know. You could have log number 40,000. You don't know if the 39,000 before you, what their situation is. 10,000 out of that 39,000 may not respond. 5,000 may be over income. 3,000 may be ineligible, and another 1,000 may be duplicate application. There's so many different criteria that could cause the batch before you to be ineligible or rejected. So just don't be so pressed or discouraged based on your log number. Once you have a log number, you have a chance, and that's the big picture. So let's focus on the big picture, you having a chance, as opposed to focusing on your log number itself and already telling yourself that you're not going to get contacted because how high your log number is. You don't know that. So just be of good courage. So once they go through that, they have to do it in order. There are tiers, right? So a person with a higher log number, a lot of people always say, well, my friend have a higher log number and they got contacted, they got a unit. But you don't know which tier your friend is. If they're in a higher income tier, then maybe their log number was next for that higher threshold, right? If you're in a lower, can't even say the word tier, but if you're in a lower bracket, they may not have gotten to your log number as yet for that unit, right? Or that friend could have had a preference. There's so many situations that could have happened. And let me also tell you guys this, and I'm saying this so you're not so frantic, right? The city monitors the whole process, right? So they have a log, and if they receive an application for a log number that's like far out, like they're questioning, about the other log numbers. So this is all monitored. So it's almost impossible that your log number is going to be skipped and people after you is going to get units and you don't have a unit. And also, like, if your log number is lower and there's someone that say they process a higher log number, and it's for that same unit, they have to give you the opportunity for that unit. So even if that person filed a higher log number, say you have log number 100 and log number 120 somehow got to the city before you based on the agents working on it, right? So, and there's only one unit available. If you are eligible and you submit your documents, log number 120, even though they're approved by the city, they cannot get the unit until the determination on your application is made. So you have to go to the city and see if you get approved, or what the situation is with you. And if you get approved for your log number 100, then log number 120 cannot get the unit. They're going to say, I'm sorry, log number 120, log number 100 is eligible for the unit, and because that's a lower log number, we have to give the unit to her. So understand that there's a lot of different agents working on these files. So a higher log number, it could be multiple log number in process, and somehow one agent just finished before the other and they send it off, but at the end of the day they cannot sign that lease, and a lower log number do not have a unit. That's impossible. And if they do that, there'll be consequences, because there's reports going to the city. When I did the lotteries, I had to give the vice president a summary of everything, of a weekly report of everything, why this determination was made, who is in process, and what have you. I had to do a log number order. So everything has to go in log number order, and if something happens to go before, don't be worried about it, because they cannot give a higher log number than the unit. And if that happens even after, and it comes to light after the lottery, I've seen this, then the city is getting back to the developer and say, you have to place this person for the next available unit. All right, so just hang tight, guys. Don't be so discouraged about this. Don't be so frantic about it. Just wait for your number to be contacted. And if if for some reason they do not get up to your log number, but you're eligible, you'll be placed on the wait list. And I've said this in previous videos. I've contacted many applicants from the wait list. And a lot of times too, guys, people that get approved, sometimes they back out. They no longer want the unit. A unit comes back on the market. So just hang in there. Don't be too frantic about this. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say. And you guys have to be a little more patient with the process, especially right now. A lot of staff are still working from home. The process, there's slight little tweaks here and there. So just give an extra 3-4 days. Don't be like, oh my God, it's 2 days, I didn't hear back. Like, it doesn't work like that. There's a lot of different steps. There's a lot of different people involved. And if someone is working from home, or, it makes it, that could be another 2-3 days added to a 2 weeks response time. That is pretty typical. So yeah, that is log numbers. Again, I'm so excited about these new changes that's to come, and I cannot wait to learn more about it and share it with you. But for the meanwhile, guys, just do your part. For the meanwhile, right now, as we speak, Housing Connect is still not updating information in real time. So another thing I wanted to say, so that's why it's imperative that you keep your application updated until things upgrade with the new system that's gonna come in the coming weeks, right? But right now, once you apply in Housing Connect and you hit that apply button, that's the information that's sent to the developer. So if you make changes thereafter, they're not gonna see it, right? So because right now the system is not updated in real time, but that does not mean that, oh, like there's gonna be consequences for you or something. Just know that if the information that you put in still qualifies you, then they're gonna contact you. And once they contact you, then you're gonna provide your current information. What I do encourage you to do is make sure that you put all your information on there, your assets, disclose your asset, make sure your household composition is right. And another thing I want to say, right, because someone asked me, say they were on maternity leave, right? So if there's a change in your income and it's temporary, like say there's 2 months or 1 month that you're gonna be off, You don't need to change the information on Housing Connect because of that short-term change. And the reason why I say that is because by the time they contact you, you will likely be back at work. Because it's not like they're going to contact you tomorrow if you apply today. Once you apply in Housing Connect, it could be, again, another 3, 4, 5 months before you hear back. So if your change is short term, you could keep it as is. Like if you lost your job, then that's something else. You obviously want to update information. But if you're just out for 2, 3 weeks, that's fine. And another question people ask, what if you didn't put some of your assets on the application if they're going to reject you? No, they're not going to reject you, but it just looks suspicious that you were withholding assets. So I always encourage people to make sure they're transparent with that. But they're not going to reject you. It's not going to, what's the word someone used? It's not going to disqualify you. Yeah, I'm trying to remember other questions that you guys asked. But yeah, so that is really the gist of the whole log number. So just wait for your log number. Just wait to be contacted. And I also want to say this, guys, like if something wasn't possible, God would not allow you guys to think it, right? Or dream it. So this is possible. You are in the process. It's all possible. So just manifest it. Be more positive about this process. Speak it in existence. Like, this apartment is mine. Like, if it is His will, this will be mine. Manifest it. Start seeing yourself there. Start believing that it's gonna happen for you. Don't focus on a negative, like, oh my God, they're not gonna call me, or is this, like, I am approved. I'm approved. So have that mindset, like, I am approved. This apartment is mine. That, put it in the atmosphere. That's how the universe works. And if it is His will, it will happen. And even if it doesn't happen, He may have greater plans for you guys. So don't be discouraged. I told you guys my story. I manifested that apartment in Chelsea. I saw myself there. I saw my floor to ceiling window and all that good stuff. And guess what? It did not happen for me, right? But guess what? God had greater plans for me, and those greater plans even led me here, right? Because who knows, if I was approved for that apartment in Chelsea, maybe I would have been a city girl. Maybe I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. But God had greater plans for me, and that's why I'm here now sharing affordable housing information with you guys, because He didn't give me an affordable apartment, but He placed me in the affordable housing industry so I could bless others and encourage others to follow through and make this happen for them. So just hang in there, believe it, manifest it. All things are possible. If you believe it, if it's God's will, it will happen for you. So yeah, that's all I can remember right now. If you guys have any other log number questions, comment below. Again, share, like, subscribe. I cannot wait to tell you guys more about the new Housing Connect. It really sounds good. And let me say this, because I'm going to tell you guys, because I know a lot of y'all get discouraged easy. There's going to be hiccups in the beginning. I was already talking about this with my friend. There's going to be hiccups, guys. However, hang in there. It's for the greater good. What they're about to do with Housing Connect, I am so excited that you guys have no idea. So just hang in there. There's going to be rough patches, but it will get better, and I will be here to guide you through it. All right, guys, so have an amazing day. If you have any questions, please email me, comment below, and I will be sure to help you guys as much as I can. Thank you for watching, and have an amazing day.